Hi, this is Dawn Olszewski and welcome to another episode of How'd She Do That? And today I'm just going to show you a quick tip on how to make a hand-drawn frame for a card. So let's get started. I'm using Stampin' Up's note cards. These come with envelopes in a pack of 20. They are sized a little bit smaller than your traditional card. They're sized at 3.5 inch by 5 inches. And we're just going to do a one-layer card here. I'm going to start with basic black with the greeting from Stamp Set. That's called Love and Care. It's a hostess set. Now, I've gotten this in clear, and I have specifically mounted it in a way that if I match this edge, the side and bottom edge, to the side and bottom edge of my note card here, it's going to be exactly where I want it. So that's one thing that I really love about clear is my option to position this in different places on my clear mounts for different projects that I want to do, and it gets it placed exactly. And we're going to do some stamping with the flower image from that set. All right, and I'm going to use Calypso Coral, and I'm going to use Lucky Limeade, and I'm taking my ink pad and touching it to the stamp this way because then I can see where I'm getting coverage here. So let me go in a little bit here. So that's how I do that. Then I'm going to do the same thing with the coral, and I'm just going to get that on there. And sometimes I have to just kind of pick it up and see that I'm getting it on there, right? There we go. And I'm going to huff that. If you've never done that before, you just huff on your stamp and it re-moistens it. I'm going to stamp it. I'm going to actually stamp this 3 times without re-inking. I'm going to huff it each time. It's going to go up here. And the last one's going to go up here. And actually, I'm going to do it one more time because I'm going to do the envelope too. And there we go. Now, it's pretty light, but that's all right for the envelope. So there we go. Now, I could stop there. This is just a nice, easy, simple card. But I want to take it one more level here. And I'm going to do my hand-drawn line. So I'm going to get my template, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here's the template that I created for myself, and I used a lightweight chipboard. Actually, Stampin' Up's Designer Series paper comes with a backer board on it, and it's perfect for this. I cut it to 2 3/4 inch by 4 1/4 inch. What you'll want to do is just center this in your card, and then you're going to take a basic black Stampin' Right marker, and we're going to draw around the edges here. So I'm going to give you some examples of a couple different styles of doing that. One is a card, the first card that I did, and all I did was just put this on here, drew around it, and I actually went over the flowers. I'm going to bring in another finished one here, and I'm going to show you how I went around the flowers. Can you see the difference? And I really prefer this look instead. So I'll show you real quick some tips on doing that. I'm going to get that in there again here. That looks good. Get my marker ready. So I'm using, Stampin' Up markers have a fine tip and a brush tip, and I'm using the fine tip on this. Reline it up. Okay, so I'm going to start in this corner. I'm going to just use this as my template to go along. And I found if I went a little bit too fast, my line got a little too thin. So, but I do like to go slow around these corners here. And now, see how I'm not going over the flower? I'm just coming up to it. Now for this corner, I like to start on this edge. Hopefully you can see this. And then come around the corner and bring it over to that stem and stop. Okay, and then we're going to go up here. I'm going to turn this a little bit so you can see. And start here. Slow around the corner. and go up to the flower. There's just a little gap here too, and there we go. Yeah, I love it. It turns out great every time. So I hope you enjoyed that. Stop by for more inspiration on my website at DOstampingwithDawn.com.